not deported. Boy, if I tell you I love me some Meek Mills. I got him. I did it without an album. He's done stuff with Mariah. Look, he on fire. Yeah, that's crazy
Oh
because
yeah, there we go.
yeah,
I had to do
yeah.
that twice.
You know that's the same beat. That's the same song.
Oh well, yeah. Big shout to Meek
Yeah.
Mills. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so my intro for Meek Mills, my intro is from Meek Mills. And that was the song that you were playing too.
No doubt.
Yo, what's
Yeah.
up, G? Welcome, welcome, welcome,
Oh,
y'all, to
baby.
the Lunchtime Power Hour brought to you by Fitness by Nori. It's about to go down.
Well, we calling this bubblegum chewing
No.
Fridays. See, y'all don't know what's going on in the beginning of the show, before everything gets started. Man, if you seen my girl chewing that bubble gum,
Oh, it's not.
there's no reason why she's single today. I figured it out. You need to get out there in the streets and start chewing bubble gum, baby.
Just chew bubble gum. Just
Yeah.
walk around and chew bubble gum.
Just standing at the
G,
bus stop chewing on
listen.
bubble gum.
No.
Yo,
Listen,
that's
y'all, right? It always happens right before we get ready to start. So he'll be like, G is the engineer, right? He'll be like, all right, Nori, we're about to go live. I'm getting everything queued up or whatever. I'll be like, okay, right? So for me, I always got some gum, a mint, or something, right? So I'm like, let me chew this up real quick. It was a mint. It was a Mentos, right? So I'm trying to chew it up real quick. G talking about, God, dog.
Damn.
You learned some things after you got divorced. Wait a minute, sir. Do not be all up in my
You
business.
put your best work in after the divorce.
Wait a minute. This is crazy. Listen,
If you'd chewed that gum like that or chewed him, wow.
I mean, if I would have chewed him,
Oh,
then
my
maybe he
God.
wouldn't have been serving other. Okay, that's something else.
Well, you was young then. You didn't
Let-
understand. You didn't understand.
It would have been gone. Bye bye. I would have just
Yeah.
chewed it all off.
You,
Like,
you didn't have no. Unfortunately, you didn't have no holes in the family. All your
Oh, my God.
sisters is nice, decent young
exactly.
ladies.
My aunt, I only got one aunt from my mom's side or whatever, and
Yeah.
she just super saved, right? And
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
you
we all
know.
need a hoe in the family. It helps balance things out because they tell I had uncles that wasn't worth nothing, and they taught me some things.
Look, now my
Yeah.
uncles taught me some stuff. Now they was
But they weren't gonna
trifling.
tell you some of the stuff like do this to your man. You they baby. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, I can't picture my mama doing nothing. So
Oh my God.
you
This
love-
is crazy. Guys, I hope
Right.
you guys had an amazing weekend today. I mean, amazing. What's today? Amazing week. We going
Yeah.
into the weekend.
it goes so fast, don't it?
It does.
Man.
Listen, and I'm probably I'm sitting here before you guys, but literally I'm probably still in the bed, because we just acted a doggone fool last night. Last night, it was just crazy. But
Yeah, show was hot.
today is,
Show was hot. I can see it was going down.
Yeah, it was going down. So today is March 31st, and it is the last day for us to recognize these amazing women in our lives, right? In which
Right.
we should do it all the time anyways, right? But I want to kick a couple of shouts out, and I don't want to leave out anybody. And so I'm going to start off with her because she's the one that says stuff like this, and that's like, you really don't want to call people names and stuff because if you forget about somebody, then people's feelings gonna be hurt, So I want to kick a shout out to my Aunt Diane, of course, for being this amazing woman. She helped my grandmother raise us. Kick a shout out to my grandmother, of course.
Granny.
God rest in heaven,
No
rest
doubt.
her soul in heaven. My mom, if it wasn't for my mom, regardless to what's going on in our lives or whatever back and forth now, if it wasn't for her and being a conduit by way of me getting here, then this gift that I have to present to the earth would not be here. So I love my mom and I want to thank her for being here. These are just amazing women that I'm calling out. Of course, my sisters, both of my sisters, Bree and Trey.
Bree.
Yeah, Bree and Trey. My other sister, you know, she's our cousin. Her name is Jessica.
Yeah.
Just love you guys so, so, so very much. And then some really good friends. Of course, all the ladies in my class. If I name you individually, I know I'm going to forget someone. And I don't want to do that because all of you have been truly instrumental in the way that I am now and living my life and just loving myself and just being free to act crazy and be who I am. So I thank you guys so, so very much. And of course, my super friend Max, my dog, just acts so super crazy. She
Big
is
man.
she's just crazy and she loves me no matter where we are in life. We can speak to each other open and honestly without hurting each other feelings and stuff like that because we know that we're coming from a place of love. So I just want to kick a shout out to all of these amazing women that are in my life right now. And I truly thank God for all of you guys being that today is the last day to do that. And of
No, no,
course,
no,
we
no.
can do it anytime.
Right. Well, that's what I said. I just started Black History Year. You know,
Yeah.
because I mean, you know, who's to tell us that we only can celebrate our greatness in 28 days when we got people every day that's of color that's doing things great. So it's Black History Year, and we're gonna turn this into Black Woman Year. Now,
Already.
if the Caucasian women feel they just want 1 month, you know, that's
That's
cool.
on
But
them.
we deserve more, you know.
Yeah.
So it's basically from here on in, it's Woman's year round.
I like
Because-
it. I like it,
Yeah,
G.
because my mother was a very influential part of me being a man who I was. Because again, once upon a time, fathers had to go out and work and be away from the home.
Right.
The mother was the one that, you know, taught us. You was around your grandmother. You know the feelings of being taught every day. I didn't get much knowledge from my father. So my mother taught me, you know, a lot of different things. You know,
Already.
she taught me how to curse people out because she cursed me out.
My granny sure taught us that.
Yeah, she cursed me out. I mean, I didn't know what a dumb MF was until she told me I was one. You know what I'm saying? I mean, mothers was, that's what I'm saying. You know, this thing that we go through today when these kids talk about being bullied, man, my mom's was my biggest bully.
Oh my God. But you know what? Our parents and aunts and uncles and stuff like that. I really kind of feel like, yes, if we look at it now and we look back then, it's like, oh, that was abuse, right?
Yeah.
But I really think that they got us ready to go out in the world.
It's a rough
because
world.
the kids now are not ready to go out
Yeah.
and tackle this world. They don't understand the world will bruise you. The world will not sit there and be like, oh, they haven't had that much training in this hard knock life, right?
Right.
And so let us be soft with them. The world is not gonna say that.
No, we in a PlayStation world instead of a go out and play world.
Yeah.
See, that's how you bond with children from a young age. So a lot of these kids that's bullying and all that, they have no real contact with young kids. So they don't know how to play together. They don't know how to coexist together. Then you throw them into a high school
Right.
and it all comes out, you know,
Right.
because there's no social skills. Even if we were young and we didn't get along with somebody, we had to go out there and fight.
Absolutely. And I believe that this pandemic has heightened that a little bit more because they don't have the social skills.
Yeah.
For 2 years, they weren't
Yeah.
really going to school and being around people. So
Yeah.
just be mindful of that. We're going to be all right, though. With that being said, you know, we really need to be in prayer. Did you hear about the young guy that was from Florida? And sad to say, he's classified as a mentally retarded kid. But he stabbed a 13-year-old. I think she was a cheerleader. He viciously stabbed this girl 114 times.
Wow.
I mean, what was you working out? What was you trying? Like, I just really don't even understand the concept. I guess just trying to wrap my mind around. You can just keep, you know. I mean, did you think you was hammering on something? Like what?
Right.
This is crazy. 114 times. At
Yo.
some point, you should get tired.
Yo, we walking in darkness. It's a
I mean,
lot of
definitely.
It's a lot of darkness, and that's why you got to be so careful because you can go into a store and someone got that darkness and pull out a gun and just start, you know, just we seeing it happen.
Right.
We're seeing it every time we look up. We think the tragedy is getting worse, and it's
Right.
just it continues to get worse when you think, damn, we had to hit this certain level that it can't get no worse. No, it does.
It does. And you know what? And you know that I base my life, on my foundational principles, and my foundational principles come from the word, from the
Right.
Bible, right?
Right.
And I always, when I look at stuff that gets really, really bad like this, I always look at the word, and the Bible tells us that we have a certain amount of things that we're supposed to do, right? I feel like we're not doing what we're supposed to do, which is why things are going down here, right? So it tells us that if my people who are called by my name would humble themselves and pray, right? So if you think about that, the people that are called by God or whatever deities you serve, right? If you are called to follow that, if you would pray. So if all of us would come together, everybody that feels that they have been called by God or that is walking in a life that is under a deity, right? If we would all bow down and pray, like humble ourselves, right? And pray, seek his face. That's not the only thing it says, though. It says to turn from our wicked ways. We can't sit up here and keep doing garbage and then sitting up here and praying and asking for him to change, and we haven't changed our ways, right?
No doubt.
So if we would humble ourselves, seek his face, turn from our wicked ways, okay, then here we hear from heaven and heal our land, right? So my thing is, I kind of feel like then we're not doing what we're supposed to be doing. Because one thing I know, two things for certain, right? That God is true. God is not a man that he should lie, neither the son of man that he should repent. If God said he is going to do it, it is going to be done. The word does not go out and come back void, meaning it doesn't go. God don't send his word out and it come back empty.
Right.
He created the whole world with his words. Okay. So
Right.
therefore, if God said something as a joke, it's going to happen. All right. So what I'm saying to you is we are not doing our part. Okay. Because I really believe that we have the power to change the world. Jesus said, greater works shall we do than he. Greater works that we do than he did. Because we have information, we have all kind of stuff at our disposal. So we can do those things, right? But we're not doing it. So that's just my thought. Look, I'm gonna get off my soapbox, but that's just a thought. If we would do our part, I thoroughly believe that God will do his part. Hey, Seth. Hey, Aletha, Chris, Linwood. How y'all doing? Welcome.
Well, part of our part that we didn't do was we never fought back when that lady put out to take prayer out of school.
Oh, Lord.
We never fought back. We allowed that. And ever since prayer came out of school, our kids have went downhill tremendously. The
Right.
killings, the school shootings, all the different things that we see, the gangs that have evolved through school.
Right.
So
There's no balance.
we sat back and we allowed it, just like we're sitting back and we're allowing a lot of things to happen today, and we're keeping our mouths shut.
Right.
I mean, every TV show that I come to kind of like, I'm now seeing men in gay relationships
Right.
being a big
That's
part
what's
of
being
these shows.
displayed.
This is what you don't even see the women doing that anymore. One time we seen that in the women. It's not the women no more. It's the men.
Yeah.
So that's the cycle that they have to break down more than anything is the man. The man is the balance to the woman. The woman is the balance to the men.
Correct.
And when we hear women and men run around, I don't need a woman, I don't need a man, that is ridiculous.
Right.
Because we are the balance
When
of
we were
each other.
created for each
That's
other.
right. And
Right.
and when you see what's going on today in society, that's part of it. I mean, there was the things that we see today could not have existed 20, 30 years ago.
Right.
They'd have shut those TV programs off for
Absolutely.
TV.
Absolutely.
But-
And I think part of that, G, is because some people feel like, excuse me, that they don't know what to do. They feel like that they don't know what to do. Oh, my voice is not, powerful enough or strong enough or whatever the case may be. Or they haven't seen the resolution yet, or they haven't seen, I'm sorry, not the resolution. They haven't seen the solution yet. Sometimes you are called to be the solution.
Right.
So you have to put some stuff together and get some people on board with you. But we can start with prayer, because a lot of people look at prayer as like, oh, it's just this thing. Prayer is not a small feat. It's not a small thing. Prayer changes things. And I know that that sounds cliche, but it actually does. And those that have tried it know it to be true. So today's show is something serious. It's titled Don't Look Back. Don't look back, guys. Please share, share, share. Go ahead and share this, please. We are doing a call-in show. The number is 214-940-5814. Again, that's 214-940-5814. You can call in. You can ask Nori. You can ask Nori whatever it is that you want. On the topic or off the topic, you can ask me what it is you want. If you get a little bit too far in my business, we're going to disconnect. Look, look, y'all can't be doing me like G be doing me. Look, anyway. So yeah, you can, it's a call-in show today. You can call and ask whatever it is that you want. Again, that number is 214-940-5814, 214-940-5814. Please share the show. Don't look back is the topic. This may actually help someone. Gee, did you hear about Flo Rida? Flo Rida's son fell from like the 5th floor or something of their apartment building or whatever. And he was already like autistic or something like that. And so the mom is going through the process of possibly suing the building because they didn't have the balcony or something set up to where it was safe for the kids or whatever.
Well, but how did he get there when you know that he's challenged where he could be somewhere like that by himself to
And
fall
that's
off?
the same thing I was thinking, G. Like, you're the mom. Like, you've been with him all this time. And you decided to move in that building.
Yeah, you looked at the safety, that what could go wrong. And it's just like if you have a baby and you trying to sue the swimming pool because your baby jumped in the pool without you watching them.
Right.
It's not their fault.
Right.
It's you. You know you have an infant and you shouldn't even be nowhere near a pool anyway.
Right.
But yeah, I don't know. I
Hey,
have to look
Gwen,
more into
Gwen.
that. Gwen.
Hey, Nikisha.
Nikisha.
But yeah, G, that's absolutely.
Were they at the show last night?
No, Chris was there. But yeah, those guys wasn't there. So
Okay.
yeah. But so we're gonna move on. G, you just talking about the show. Listen, last night was the second fitness party that Fitness by Nori has hosted. Okay. It was absolutely bananas.
Hey, let me put this little clip on.
When I say it was a fool, it was a fool. We had so much fun. In these fitness parties, I do stuff, like that's how you get your break is when I stop and I do raffles and stuff. And we handed out a couple of gifts and, the person who brought the most first-time guests, get a gift and everything. Like we had so much fun, but we worked out, And so it was people coming up to me afterwards was like, well, how do I join your classes and stuff like that? And people in my class was like, Nori was going crazy last night. She was trying to kill us. And I was like, oh, so that means that I've been going a little bit light in the class. So I guess we need to, get back on things. So I sent them the emoji like, I'm thinking. Then they come in like, well, I'm down. Like, let's go. So don't challenge me. You know what I'm saying? Anyway.
Yeah, let me show them how you
let's
doing your
rock
little
with it.
dance. Yeah.
We had some fun last night.
Oh man, you see how it went down?
And I'm gonna tell you something. You would go and pull the one where I'm just acting a donkey.
Oh yeah, I got,
Wonder why.
I gotta let them see what's going on. You know what I mean? Come on, this is what it is.
Oh my God. I was just in just another zone. Like I had so much fun. Listen, I walked in, so I have a boot camp class that goes on right before my regular classes at 7 o'clock, right, Monday through Thursday. So I got out of the boot camp. I went in the bathroom, freshened up, changed clothes, because the boot camp is usually outside. And so I went in the bathroom and stuff, freshened up, changed clothes, everything. And when I came back out, the room was literally full. I'm talking about you already have anxiety leading up to a party, an event, or whatever, right? When I walked in the room, my legs just got, I have been doing crazy leg workouts, okay? I believe every coach needs a coach, every trainer needs a trainer, and my coach is retarded, okay? And my legs have already been worked to the max, right? So I felt like I was just gonna fall. They was just shaking so bad when I walked in there and saw all those people. And I was just like, Lord, like, do I have the ability to deliver? You know what I'm saying? And when you deal with stuff like this, it taps into your insecurities. Am I enough? Can I do this? But God wouldn't have given it to you if you didn't have the ability to do it. Like God, I stutter. God, like, I knew you couldn't talk when I told you go do what I told you to do. Now just go do it. So when I walked in and I saw all those people, that's how I felt. And I just was like, okay, all right, it is what it is. So then I started speaking to everybody and hugging folks and, everything. And then when the DJ turned on the music, y'all know I love to dance, okay? So when the DJ turned on the music, it just went down, okay? It went down. So it was thick up in there. We had so much fun. Look, G, I know you got another clip. Anyway.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I got the other
guys,
thing,
let me tell y'all something. You do not want to miss the fitness party for June. You do not want to miss the June fitness party, okay? June is my birth month. June is my birth month. I have a huge surprise for the month of June. Something that I've been working on for a while, something that's been milling around in my head for some times. But like I said, you get that insecurity and that's not enough. That's not going to be good enough. That doesn't look right and I don't feel right. And, you get all of this stuff. But sometimes, you got to just go ahead and just do it, okay? And it's something that's near and dear to me, and I will allow you guys to see in June. So you can go ahead and start spreading the word now. You do not want to miss the June fitness party.
Are you chewing bubble gum?
I will not be chewing, but they
okay, don't want to miss that.
I used to chew gum when I used to work out. When I used to go live and all that, I used to chew gum. And I was known for chewing my gum. And so I had so many people reach out to me and was like, that's cool, or whatever. Like, you can be known or whatever for that. However, it doesn't look good on camera or whatever. It looks like a cow or whatever, right? So that's why I stopped chewing gum or whatever when I do like my lives and all of that, because that's absolutely what I used to do.
Well, I'm going to put the special effects of what they hear.
Please.
What I heard and how I seen it today, I think they would want the gum to come back.
Please do not.
At the beginning of every show, when we put that intro on, before that, I'm going to get you to chew for about 30 seconds.
No, sir.
Yeah, we're going to do something different here.
We are not going to chew, okay?
Hey, big shout out to Donald Trump who got indicted.
Oh, Lord.
What do you say about that?
I don't say anything about Donald Trump. Like, something is wrong with that man.
And with this country, that'll get him more votes.
Yeah,
they love a thief,
it's about entertainment.
Yeah, they love a thief.
Versus anything else.
Yeah.
Like, it's crazy,
Yeah.
But if you want to be entertained and you want to get in shape at the same time, and you want to have fun, then come see your girl, Fitness by Nori. And tomorrow is Saturday, so we will be there tomorrow at 7 and 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock is the one that a lot of people come to. 7 o'clock is the circuit training. But 8 o'clock is the one that a lot of people come to. And Renee is one of our...
Total body experience.
Yes, the Total Body Experience. Registered Total Body Experience. Yes, Fitness by Nori registered Total Body.
Now, how do they sign up if
It's
they want to
funny.
go online? Can they go online and sign up? How do they do it?
Yeah, yeah. So, basically, what I was saying is 8 o'clock or whatever tomorrow. Renee is one of our class members. She is going on her girls' vacation
Right.
on Sunday, and she's requesting that all of her peeps be there tomorrow at 8 a.m. because Renee gets energy. All of us get energy from each other, right? So she's asking that you guys be there. You can go to the website fitnessbynori.com, fitnessbynori.com, and sign up. I am Fitness by Nori on all social platforms. You can find Fitness by Nori on everything: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, TikTok. Fitness by Nori is out there. And it's registered. Fitness by Nori and Total Body Experience. The reason why I keep saying that is because I got my trademark documents back last week, and I am so excited
No
that
doubt.
everything went through and all of that. I am waiting on one more trademark. We had to do a action on that one, but once that one come back, then all of my names and titles and stuff will be totally protected, and so I'll be excited about that.
Oh,
Yep.
let me show them what you do at that class.
Oh
Wait,
my
let's take them
God.
back to.
Look, I love me some Big Meals. You can play
Yeah.
that all day.
So y'all be ready for this now.
Gangsters move in silence, and I don't talk a lot. Oh, wait a minute. Y'all thought I was finished when I was. Look, and I just take off running. Just
Yeah.
energy just be on
You
fire.
got your hype man in the front. I see him. Now, who's the big young lady in the front? Cause I seen her earlier with the mic in her hand, and she was working out hard.
And so that's Miriam, and Miriam is another, um, just just another energy that's just off the charts.
Yeah.
Love, love, love.
She has lost weight, hasn't she?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
she's lost over
yeah.
300 pounds.
Yeah, I can tell she's come a distance, and she's really physically, in good shape,
Yeah.
considering her size. Definitely.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah, she it's a song that she's like leads in the class or whatever. And she will take the lead in a minute. And she did that on last night. But when she took the mic and I was laughing and stuff, is because I was telling them to like rep their city. That was the name of the song that was on.
Right.
And I was like, rep your city. And Chris, he said, I couldn't hear you with your raspy voice and the music, whatever. So he was like, he's from like, I think he said North Dino or West Dino or something. Anyway, so I was like, okay, cool. So I went to Miriam and I was holding the mic for her to say it. She took the mic and she wanted to rep, she was from Mississippi, right? And then I went to grab the mic and she started turning around and she was running to everybody high five. I was like, this thing right here is crazy.
Yeah.
So I do have people that are in the class that are like literally hype people, right? Miriam is one. Of course, Tacardi is another one. Renee has jumped on board with them. And Renee, she used to be so sweet. Now Renee is in the bad people group because she be doing it too. But no, seriously, like it is an absolute family up in there. Like it's people in there, you would think that they're so super quiet. And child, when you come together, they just be on something else. You hear me?
Yeah, no doubt.
So I like love what we have created. And I'm so grateful to God for entrusting me to be able to, head this up. And it's with, men and women. I know that, I say a lot about the women, but we do have guys in our class. And a lot of times, guys just kind of lay back in the cut and chill out. But we have a couple of guys, Chris and Julian, and they just clowns. They act crazy. So I had to play the Meek Mill song because every time I play the Meek Mill song, you know, it's so full of energy and all of that. And Julian, he'd be like, I know you effing lying. And
No.
it always seemed like I'm doing it towards the end of the set. So, you know, they're already tired and drained, right? But it is just a family environment. So if you guys are looking to make a difference in your life as far as your physical health and you want to have fun while you're doing it, you don't want to be judged, you don't want to be looked at as crazy or whatever, you want to have fun while you're doing it. You want somebody to support you. You know, you want to just get in there and do your thing. Like we have people on all levels right there. And we all started at the same place. You got to get started somewhere.
Yes, you do.
All right. So come on up in there. I am there Monday through Thursday at the DeSoto Recreation Center at 5 a.m. and 7 p.m. And there on Saturday mornings at 7 and 8 a.m. All right. Monday night specifically, we do trampoline fitness. So I have to put this disclaimer out here. This Monday night, I will not be there. This Monday night, class is canceled. This Tuesday, class is canceled. I'll see you guys on Wednesday.
She got a 2-day date, huh?
Yep. On Monday night for trampoline, Tuesday all day, and Wednesday morning 5 o'clock class. All of those are canceled.
You playing hooky. What's going on?
Yep. I mean, my baby's birthday is coming up. Baby's birthday is coming up, and you know, we try to ensure that she is cultured. And so we travel and we do stuff for her birthday.
Well, where you going?
I don't know if she's listening, so I can't say
Oh,
it
okay.
out loud. But those of you that are parents and stuff like that, usually when your child turns 5 years old, you plan to take them to a place that starts with a D. Okay. And so
Desert.
huh?
Desert. Get rid of them.
Okay, well, whenever you think of it, just don't
Yeah.
say it out loud.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So that's what we're gonna do for her. And
That's great.
all of us are going. Me, Trey, and Bree are going. And I kind of waited to the last minute because I was like, man, I don't want to cancel my classes and stuff. You know, I don't want to, like, it's almost like I'm letting the people down or whatever, right? But I have people in my class that are like, girl,
Man,
you
do
gotta
something
go
for
on
yourself.
vacation. Like,
Yes.
you gotta take a
Yes.
break.
You
Like,
gotta unwind.
yeah, and so they, you know, I have people that's in the class that keeps me grounded. And so that's why I love, it's like, I'm telling you, we're literally like a family. They're like, no, you need to go. Like, your niece is going to be so upset. And you're going to be upset when they come back and your sisters are talking about how much fun they had and stuff. Like, no, you need to go.
Yeah.
You know? And so I literally just bought my ticket on yesterday. And so, my ticket for the flight and for the park. So yeah, that's what's going on. So just to fill you guys in and everything. So
And to step on what you just said is, yes, you need to, because when you look at even school teachers, as much as they give up, they got a couple of months to recharge their batteries when, you know, school is out.
yeah,
We work in, and really sometimes it's like I worked the whole year and didn't take any time off. You know,
Absolutely.
so no, you know, make sure you do the things that's right for you, because a lot of people depending on you for you to be in the right frame of mind.
right, right. And you sound like the folks in the class. So thank you, G, for keeping me
Hey, no
grounded
doubt.
along with them. So yeah. All right, guys. So listen, again, make sure you share, share, share. The topic today is called Don't Look Back. This is a call-in show. You can call in at any time right now.
Yeah, I'm waiting for somebody to make that call.
I know, right? The number is 214-940-5814. 214-940-5814. Again, you can ask me anything you want. Make sure you share the show. So, don't look back. How did I come up with this? I was looking at a series that some of us have been talking about, and it's called Snowfall, right? And I was trying to get caught up and everything, and finally got caught up to the last episode. And on this episode, it was a young lady, you know, they was dealing in some business or whatever, and this young lady had got her husband was saying like, I'm out. I'm out. I want to get out of the business. Like, I don't want to do this no more. This, that, and the third. And she was like, no, I can't because I made some promises to some people, right? And she was like, please, baby, just give me a little bit more time. Go with me. He was like, no, I can't do it. I got to go, right? So he went ahead, he left, whatever. Well, of course, when most of the time, us women are not covered, meaning protected, then we always get sideswiped. We get caught off guard. So she was out there, she was riding her horse or whatever, and she had given her weapon to her assistant or whatever so she could ride the horse. And they came in, and they got her and they took her, right? And from there, when they came in and they took her and stuff, they were like, beating her up and jumping on her and stuff like that, trying to get her to, talk or whatever. And the nephew came in, and I don't want to tell y'all like different names or whatever in case you guys haven't, looked at her or got caught up, but you should. The nephew came in and they told him, we got a surprise for you. So he came and he saw who it was. And he was like, oh, no, we good, this and that. Like, he didn't even care because him and the uncle are into it. So he was like, it's whatever. And so the guys left out and he told her, you need to give them whatever it is that they're asking for and go ahead and pray for a quick death because the stuff that they're talking about doing to you, like, you probably won't even be able to make it through that. And she was like, whatever, like, come on, help me out or whatever. He was like, no, I'm good. He left. So, of course, he went and called his uncle. They devised a plan to go and get her, which is where this title came from. Don't look back, okay? If you said that you're out of the game, you're done or whatever, they devised a plan to go and get her. Went up in there, took care of business and everything. It was her. She was standing between her husband and this other guy, right? Her husband and the other guy had a shootout, and the husband went down. She's crying over his body like, no, don't go. You see what I'm saying? Listen, once you make a decision, you don't look back. And I'm not saying that he don't go back to his wife or whatever. That's a totally different topic or whatever the case may be. But I'm talking about in the essence of you moving forward with your life and something is not right for you and you've made the right decision for you. Make sure you go ahead and do that. Move forward. And I mean mash the gas, okay? And the reason why I said mash the gas is because somebody contacted me after the fitness party or whatever and was saying how proud they are of me and stuff like that I stuck to it or whatever because they remember the time when I went on live and I was crying and I was talking about nobody was even at the class and these are the things that people don't show you in business. They don't show you behind the scenes and stuff like that. And, for me, I don't cry particularly on live and all of that. I'm a beast. I'm Miss Butterfly Beast. So I don't like for people to see me like that. But on this particular live, I was talking and stuff like that. And of course, my emotions hit me and I ended up crying. And I wanted to end the live because that just ain't my thing, right? And so anyways, I went ahead and was talking to them about that. And they were like, and look now, how God has blessed you to be able to reach out to people and people come to get that work or whatever, and have fun in the process. And, and he went on to say, mash the gas. And I was like, okay, I will. He was like, nah, I don't think you understand what I mean. I mean, you mash the gas on their ass. Like, you keep pushing. You go even harder. And, a lot of times when you're sitting there, you thinking like, how do I go even harder? When you are feeling, again, insecure, you're feeling like you're not enough for where you are right now. How do you push forward? How do you keep going? You do that by just keep putting one foot in front of the other. You just keep moving. It doesn't matter. If it look like it's going to mess up, try it and see. If it look like you're not going to be able to work it out, try it and see. Like I tell people in class, your body desires to do it, but it doesn't know it because you haven't put it through it. You haven't tested it yet. Some things come only by testing. You will only get it by trying it. You will never know. So keep moving forward. Don't look back. You know, in the Bible, it talks about how when they were leaving Sodom and Gomorrah, how the wife turned and looked back and she turned into a pillar of salt, right? Well, you know, right now in this day and time, you're not going to turn into a pillar of salt, right? But what that says is you will get bitter. You will become angry. You will start to look back at how things were and you will get angry at yourself. Like, no, don't look back. Press forward. Press toward the mark of the high calling. That's where you need to be trying to drive to. Mash the gas and get there. You know, don't keep looking back at what could have been, what should have been. I'm going to tell you this. Being transparent, if I were to be transparent right now, I feel like I am further behind than where I'm supposed to be, in which we know that's not true, right? I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be. But if I look at it, I feel like I'm behind because I spent so many years, at least 3 years, crying about a marriage that was dissolved. Right? And I'm crying and I'm sad and I'm upset. And every time somebody talks to me about it, I'm crying and woe is me and hoping and praying that it would come back together. You know, I even remember telling a story like I seen a movie to where the husband and the wife, you know, they divorced and they got back together and this and that. Listen, it's over. That is not what you need to be thinking about. You need to be going on with the next step. Keep moving forward. But I was stagnant for about 3 years. I was complacent. I was sitting there. I wasn't doing anything. And so I kept growing outward, right? Is when I found myself at over 200 pounds. All right. So listen, keep moving forward. Don't look back. Mash the gas on their ass. That's what he told me. And that's what you got to do. Don't sit there and be sad about situations because when doors are closing in your face, that means that other doors are opening. It's causing you to get from in front of that door and move to the next door so that you can walk into what you're supposed to be doing. Don't sit and be sad about stuff that you can't do anything about. You can't make people do what you want them to do. You can't push people, force people. You can't stab somebody 114 times to make them do what you want them to do, right? So move forward, move on. Don't sit here and shut your life off like the dude at the end of Snowfall by trying to go back and save somebody that don't want to be saved. Let that foolishness go. You know, another transparent moment, I was with another workout group or whatever, and I thought it was a family. My heart was broken to find out that it wasn't. You know, to find out that people were talking about me or whatever, and I've done nothing but being kind and loving to people. You know, I'm sitting here giving gifts to folks that's talking about me. You know what I'm saying? But you know what that did? That didn't do anything but force me to create what God was pushing me to create in the first place. It was a training ground for me. He was showing me the things that I didn't want to do, that I didn't want to happen in my group, you know. And don't get me wrong, things have tried to come up in my group in that regard. And I canceled that mess out because it flows from the leader down. You know, how the Bible talks about it goes from Aaron's head to his beard down to his skirt. It flows from the leader down. And so as the leader of Fitness by Nori, it's a no for me. We will not be doing that up in there. We will have fun. We will love on each other. And if you don't want to, you don't have to. You don't got to fool with each other. But we're going to have fun and we're going to push because that's what my desire is. And that's what I display as well. So listen. Don't look back at that foolishness. I mean, I cried for about 4 months in regards to that. Started my business in November of 2020. Couldn't even get out the bed sometimes. But thank God for my sister Bree. At the time, she was living with me. And she was like, no, you about to get up. I remember one time, Bree came in there and she pulled the cover or whatever, and I grabbed the cover and pulled it back or whatever. And she grabbed that cover and she slung it so hard, she damn near unmade the whole bed. And she started cussing me out. And she was like, not today. You're not going to lay your so-and-so up in here today. Y'all, if any of y'all know Bree, Y'all know she loved to use sentence enhancers, okay? So, baby, she was just like, you're not gonna lay up in here today because she was my assistant. So she was having to do a lot of the work. And she was like, this your business. And you have me sitting here doing all this stuff. Like, no, you need to get up and you need to move. And I know your feelings are hurt because I know you. I know you love hard and stuff like that, but it's over. It's over. And it's time for you to move forward. And looking back at that now, 2-3 years later, I'm just like, Lord, I didn't even know. And I apologize. Forgive me. Thank you. How about that? So listen, don't look back. Don't look back. It is what it is. It happened because it was supposed to happen. And now it's done. You mash the gas on them. You see what I'm saying? And you move on. Last night just gave me such a renewed energy for my business to know that there are people out there who desire to rock with you, who desire to do the same things that you want to do, have fun and act crazy and get fit and fine in the process. And it just showed me something different. And sometimes we need that in our lives, And that's the reason why I can't wait to June, because I want to be able to bring the thing that's been sitting inside of me. I want to bring it forward. It's time. It's been sitting there for too long. We don't want the stuff to sit in us for too long to where it's laying dormant. We want to make sure that we bring that gift to the earth. And that's why we're here. Hey, Deidre. Hey, Roderick. Hey, James. What's up? So listen, guys, I don't know if you guys have any questions for me. Go ahead and call in. If you do have questions for me now, this is not going to be the last time we do the call-in show. Moving forward, this is what we will have. The number is 214-940-5814. Again, 214-940-5814. Moving forward from today forward, that is the number, and you can call in when we are live and ask me any questions that you want to ask
Deidre,
me.
call in. What you doing? Call in, Deidre.
You just gonna make Deidre call in?
Yeah, just call in. You ain't doing nothing.
Tell Chris to call in,
Chris.
or Julian. Y'all call in.
Come on.
Look, tell DJ Shine to call in.
Hey, matter of fact, who was the DJ that was at your event? We need to shout him out and let people know.
His name is Willie Franklin. DJ Willie Franklin. He is so listen. Will is my cousin. Okay, he's my first cousin. He is the city councilman for Red Oak. He actually works for Dallas. He's an amazing guy. He does like so many different things. I don't want to shout out his fraternity and all of that old stuff, but for last night, he was our DJ. And that's the reason why he kind of rocks with me. Like, he kind of know what, he's
Right.
out there. He knows what people like and the music and stuff like that. You know me, I just play stuff. But anyway, kick a shout out to Will. He is absolutely amazing. I don't know if you guys have heard me talk. Yes, I do. You guys have heard me talk about the cousin that I would compete with when we were getting our undergrad and when we were getting our masters. And I was over in Dubai when he was just like, hey, I'm about to go and get my doctorate or whatever. And I was like, please don't do this to me. Like, he didn't know at the time that I was over there trying to work out my divorce, work out my marriage or whatever that ended up dissolving in divorce. But I was just like, please don't do this to me, because we've always challenged each other and made sure that we pushed each other forward. That is the cousin that I was talking about.
All right, we got a call coming in.
We got somebody calling. Hey, Erica.
See, that's what I like about Deidre. She listens. When a man tells her something, she listens.
How you know that's Deidre?
Because I'm looking at her on the thing.
This is me and Erica.
Oh, she said I'm on the phone with Erica telling her everything y'all talking about. Hey, Deidre and Erica, what y'all got going on?
We working and on this on the lives.
You working it on the live. Look, now look, I don't
Yeah,
even know
work.
why y'all fueled G's ego. He loves women that listens
Yeah.
and women that listens, he feel like that they can be led and that they can have a really, really good life.
Right. If the right man is
Oh,
if
okay.
the right man is giving the instructions now. If you got the
Yes,
wrong man,
you
you
lead in the
listening
right
you
direction.
listening to a fool.
Absolutely.
But I mean, back then, our women did listen. I mean, they respected a man that had a brain. Today most of our women is smarter than the men that they dating. So it's hard to respect someone that you smarter than.
Right. So,
Hmm.
Deidre and Erica, I want you guys to tell us how you felt about the fitness party last night, and feel free to ask any questions you would like.
Well, this Deirdre, I love this. I love it. My arms are a little sore, but I love this. It is sweating more, but that's the push I need. I'm trying to dedicate a whole 12 months to working out consistently.
Nice. Nice. I wasn't aware of that. So Deidre said her arms are a little sore. She sweated more last night and she enjoyed it. She said she's dedicating 12 months to working out. Cool.
Well, what's your target?
Hmm.
What are you trying to reach? What's your target goal that you would like to have?
Um, Really nothing, just to keep my weight under control. I want
I
definition
want
in
to
my
lose
arms.
40 pounds.
What you say, Erica? I couldn't hear you.
That's Erica.
Yeah, what you say, Erica?
Erica,
The boss just walked by. She
she
had to
said
duck under
she,
the
My goal
desk.
is to lose 40 pounds.
So her goal is to lose what? 20 pounds?
40.
40.
40.
Erica or Deidre?
Yeah.
Erica or
Erica.
now I'm
You
gonna
think
tell you
that's
this.
too much, right?
Ain't now one of y'all needing to lose no 40 pounds. But okay. Hey, I can't tell you what to do.
Erica says she wants to lose 40 pounds.
Okay. Well, I'm here to assist you, honey. Once you lose them 40 pounds and see how you look, we like some doctors over here. We can sculpt that body and make it look just how you want it to
Yeah,
look.
just don't get too skinny. We like our sisters, kind of like, boom bang.
Not boom bang.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
My goal is to
yeah,
lose
don't really, just get yourself in a bad situation.
Look, and both of them sisters, they are actually sisters in real life, Erica and Deidre.
Really?
And they're really close. And both of them sisters got some booties. They got
Ooh.
some glutes.
Yeah, as soon as I lose another 7 pounds, I'm coming to the class.
That man said 7 pounds.
Yeah, my goals, I set them small. Yeah.
7 pounds.
There's no disappointment in small goals. You just do them, 7 at a time.
Well, thank you, ladies, for calling. Did you guys have any questions for Nori?
Yes, we do.
What do you recommend us?
Go ahead, Erica. You didn't finish.
Since she's not gonna be, what are we gonna be doing? What can we get a workout for Monday and Tuesday since you're not gonna be here?
Yes, definitely. I will make sure that you guys are taken care of on Monday and Tuesday since I'm not going to be
Thank
here.
you.
Yes, ma'am.
But I have a question. My
Okay.
question is, with all the stuff that you do, how do you fit in dating?
All of the stuff that I do, how do I?
Get in dating and getting to know someone.
She ain't.
Oh, how do I date? How do I fit in
She ain't got
dating?
nothing
That's a
going
good
on.
thing too.
Okay, I like that question. So I did have a guy to ask me this too, and he was like, "You don't have time to date nobody," and I do. One thing about me is I do stay busy because, and it's not like empty busyness, right? I'm actually doing something with my businesses.
Mhm.
However, if the guy wants to date me, then he would date me, meaning he would ask me out. And I would put that time in my calendar and all of that to date him and all of that. I'm not going to shut my schedule down for anybody that I'm not sure about, that, oh, I'm going to sit here.
Hello.
Yeah, I'm going to sit
Amen.
here and twiddle my thumbs and see what they say. And hopefully they'll ask me out, stuff like that. Most people know that on Fridays after 1 o'clock or whatever, I'm free. On Saturdays after 10 o'clock, in the morning I'm free because classes are over and my personal training sessions are over. And then on Sundays, I was doing nothing, go to church or whatever online because we was in COVID forever. But when church opened back up, we started doing yoga and stuff like that. But my Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays are open.
Yeah.
We can do dinner, we can do lunch, we can do brunch, like whatever.
I know that's right.
Bottom line, a woman,
Wow.
woman will make changes for what she wants in life.
Absolutely.
You know, same way
right.
after
That's
you
right.
have worked your job all day, you finding time to go and work out, strenuous workouts.
Absolutely.
So you could easily just say, well, I am tired, I'm going home. But you make that because you know what you want out of that. And that's the same thing with a man. If he really wants that, he approaches it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'd rather be with a woman that got things going on than someone that's doing nothing at all.
Yes.
You know what I'm
yes,
saying? So
Exactly.
that's just the
But
bottom
even
line.
when you do, a lot of them be wanting you to be acting like you want to chase them down.
They're not the right one, love.
Like,
See, that's what I'm saying. If there's men gonna approach you no matter what, you can have one leg. There's a man gonna approach you.
No, gee, wait a
with-
minute.
I mean, there's
Wait.
somebody for everybody, but they not necessarily the one that's meant for you.
Wait a minute, G. Let me tell you this. So, the other day, I went into the Family Dollar, right? I went into I don't even know what I went in there to get or whatever, but I went into the Family Dollar, and I heard the guy when I went into Family Dollar, he was asking this other lady that was coming out. He was saying, "Do you have any change? Do you have any change?" Right? And I went on in. When I came back out, he was like, "Excuse me, ma'am." I was on the phone. I had on my earpiece. He was like, "Excuse me, ma'am. Excuse me." I said, "I don't have any cash. I don't carry cash." And he said, "Can I take you out on a date?" I said, "Excuse me?" He said, "Can we go out?" I said, "No, sir. No, sir, we can't. We just can't." So that's just a waste of time and energy.
His approach wasn't right.
His approach, him standing on the corner at the stove, all of that, none of that was right.
Well, he was gonna have you pay for the meal. He was gonna go out, but he wanted you to pay.
And that's what's crazy too.
Cause he asked you for change, right?
Yeah, in this
Wow.
society, I seen a show and the guy was saying, for me, I was like, if we go on our first couple of dates or whatever, like I don't mind paying my part or whatever the case may be, right? But I looked at this show and the guy, it was a man that was actually saying it, and he was saying that when men take you out or they invite you out, they have to pay. And I'm like, why? And they said, you have to be certain that the man can take care of you and provide for you. And the man has to feel like he has a place to take care of you and provide for you. So you can't, this independent woman thing, you have to lay that down. But
some of
guys
that-
don't ask me out.
Listen,
so.
some of that has truth to it,
Yeah.
but as a man, you have to take the woman out the first time around.
Exactly.
Now once y'all get to know each other and she feels she wanna pay for the meal or whatever.
Right.
But as a man, no, I've never said let's go out and I'm not gonna pay for the date. It just makes no sense.
Right.
yeah, especially if they're asking to take you out.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Now she asks you, I mean that's a different scenario, but I mean, I don't know. Now your bosses are not coming by anything. You don't have to duck up under the desk or anything. Y'all good, right?
Not me.
Huh?
Erica? I don't.
No, I'm good.
They're good.
So y'all work from home or y'all
Have a
work
good weekend.
y'all work from home? Oh, well, yeah, it's casual Friday, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
but-
Oh,
okay.
no. I don't work from home.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess they stopped that. It was too good for us to be working at home. Huh?
Mhm.
All right, ladies. Well, that's good for me. Do you guys have any more questions?
No.
No. I'm gonna make sure you guys get a workout for Monday and Tuesday, and I'm open, Deidre. I'm open to dating. If someone were to ask me out, and I can schedule that. So thank you, ladies, for calling. I appreciate
You're
you.
welcome.
Have
All right,
a good
beautiful
one.
ladies.
Bye.
Nice talking to you.
Bye bye.
Bye, you all.
Hey, Nori, we're gonna do next time. You know, make sure you have some bubblicious at the desk, and
Listen,
we gonna
I am
get you
not gonna be
chewing.
chewing no gum
We gonna
out
get
here.
you chewing. These men, they gonna respond. Believe me.
They gonna respond.
Yeah, you
I
start
think
chewing.
because we're just now starting to do it or whatever, they'll get involved as we.
Hey,
as
the
we go.
phone had rang while we were doing it, and I started answering. And I looked, it was a bill collector. So all I need him on the middle of your show begging me, when am I gonna pay? So
When you
yeah,
gonna pay for this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, after Nori's done.
Well, guys, I truly appreciate you. Hey, Tiffany. Like, I truly appreciate you guys for coming on. You heard the ladies yourself, Deidre and Erica. They told you about the fitness party last night. They are a part of the regular classes as well. You heard Erica say, hey, you ain't going to be here Monday and Tuesday. You need to tell us what we need to be doing. So, look, I'm here to make sure that you guys are good. You guys can sign up for the classes on fitnessbynori.com. Follow Fitness by Nori on all social platforms. I'm here to help you guys in any way I can, not in just working out physical fitness. Fitness is in every area of your life, spiritual, mentally, sexually, relationally. Fitness is in every area of your life. You have to work it out in order to make it stronger. All right. So make sure you follow me on all social platforms. Classes are Monday through Thursday, 5 a.m. and 7 p.m. and on Saturday mornings at 7 and 8. Okay. So you have twice a day, each day, except for Fridays and Sundays. Okay. Friday, I'm right here. All right. And Sunday, I am trying to get in my Zen moment and trying to relax. Okay. That's when I do my self-care day. I do my yoga, my massages, my baths, and stuff like that on Sundays. And actually just take care of me. So, if you guys want to go out and, take me out Friday, Saturday, Sundays,
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's available.
I'm available, sometimes.
Just don't have no dirty thoughts, cause she ain't.
If you ain't over here being retarded, like if you ain't over here being crazy, like I'm good. And not only that, not only am I a good catch or whatever, I ain't trying to sell myself, but I'm cool. I'm a cool female. You know what I'm saying? Because I was raised with like a lot of uncles and cousins, and I know some of the stuff, and I think that's it too, G. I think some of the guys get mad at me because I peep their game. Like, don't get mad at me. It wasn't my fault. I mean, I was dropped in that family full of men like that. And so I know some of the stuff, but, it is what it is. So look, guys, the topic today was don't look back. Make sure you keep pushing forward, mash the gas on them. Anything that you are doing and you get momentum to it, mash the gas. It'll just keep you going. It's like a snowball that's rolling downhill, okay? And if you have turned away from something that you know that is not right, don't keep going back. It's like a dog returning unto their vomit, okay? Don't keep going back. Push forward and go ahead and see what that other thing is that you're supposed to be doing. Press towards the mark of the high calling, all right?
Yeah, you see on the screen.
Yeah. Would you say 500 to date Nori? $500 to date me?
You say you
Wait
ain't
a
selling.
minute.
You say you ain't selling yourself. I'ma sell you.
You gonna
Hell,
auction me off?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get me some money out this deal.
Alrighty.
Yeah, shit, listen, we close to inflation.
Oh
$500, she's yours. I'll make sure she go. Don't just
Okay, $500, G. We can split it. We
yeah,
can split
$250 each. 30-minute date.
a hot mess. No, you can have 3 and I'll have 2 because you are the one that came up
Yeah,
with it.
yeah.
So
We
you got to
working
pay for your
together.
idea.
Yeah, we working together. That's why I love you. That's why I love you.
This
Nori.
is crazy. Listen, guys, I hope this has been informative for you. I'm here to assist you in your health and wellness goals and your quality of life as you move forward. You want to have fun and live life and be amazing as you go through this amazing experience called life that God has given us to live. You don't want to be crippled and broke down and hurting and all of that when you know you can do something about it. And you don't want to be brokenhearted and mentally confused and all of that while you're doing it as well.
That's right.
So listen, come on, let your girl help you out. I'm here for you. I'm your girl Nori of Fitness by Nori, my main man G.
No doubt.
Okay. And we will see you guys next time.
Okay. And before you go, I'm give you a little information for the radio station. If you want some real good, nice, smooth music, 24/7, we on air.
Yeah,
It's a
gee.
scan code right there. You can scan the code, and it'll take you right to our live page, and you can listen to music while you're at work. Young ladies, while y'all at work right now,
Erica and Deidre, y'all
Eric
can
and
scan
Deidre,
that GFN code
yeah,
and
and
listen to that smooth
listen live.
groove.
And we also have the TV station 24/7. We got all of the hot black movies, documentaries, live concerts. You can get us on Roku TV. All you have to do is go into your Roku TV and type in the search GFN Soul TV 24/7. You get Fitness by Nori, everything on demand is right there for you. So check us out. All right, Nori, take them away, baby.
All right. I'm your girl, Nori of Fitness by Nori. And this has been your Lunchtime Power Hour brought to you with my boy, Wayne G. And we'll see you guys in the morning at 8 a.m. Peace.